Hello, this is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage's on PSN, and welcome back to Star Trek Resurgence. I wasn't sure if I should say possibly the finale, but I don't know. I don't remember how much longer there is to this game. Actually, this might have been the part when I stopped watching, actually. Because I'm like, I might want to play it in the future. And I still forgot. I was going to look up who it was that I watched play this. Is it the Gassy Mexican? Forget his name offhand. Yeah, something like that. YouTube, and I think he's on Twitch also. But I've never seen him on Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. This is the Gassy Mexican. Oh, I don't look at classic. I can't double check because I turned off my YouTube on Nintendo Switch and I'm not gonna look it up. But yeah. Alright. So, some updates. Excuse me. Throat being meh. I will hear back in a month's time about my apartment situation. They apparently found out after last week that they made a mistake. I'm like, yeah, you did. I didn't say that. But they realized that there was another person with the same first name as me. Don't know if it was spelled the same way. It would be funny if it was not spelled the same way. Apparently you don't use middle names when there are many people in the USA that have a middle name. You should probably use those. Or more than one middle name, to be quite honest. I keep forgetting it's a circuit button game. Yeah. But so they still said, okay, it's like, okay, yeah, we did find you. However, you still have to pay for breaking the contract. And I'm like, but I've had cockroaches the entire time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, not sorry enough to not pay. Like if they could come up with a deal or some kind of like way to like leverage that, I mean, I would take it, but it's like I'm not going to be a jerk, even though people are saying don't let them bully you. I'm like, I'm not going to be a jerk because they could seriously just take me to court and the court would probably side with them. Because what am I going to do? But yeah, so that happened. Still waiting on my car. I keep getting messages. Tell us about your experience with your car from my bank for your car claim. I'm like, I don't know because it hasn't finished yet because I'm doing it through a third party because you don't have any people in the middle of nowhere, Iowa. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. So there's that. And then I bought it wasn't a sofa table. It is technically an end table, but it's as high as a sofa table, to be quite honest. I bought one of them to put next to my door, and I moved those boxes out of the way. So now I don't have any, I was going to say I now have no boxes in my living room, but that's not true. Or living room entryway area, but that's not true. There is one more box here that I'm staring at because it's right in front of the windowsill in the living room. And that's where all my CDs and some DVDs and stuff are. Unfortunately, I don't have another thing yet to put them in for storage and then to move that box. I want to move it. Especially I want to get those DVDs out because those DVDs should be in a DVD section or an accessibility to check, But, so yeah, so at some point I would get that box taken care of. And then there was a matching set. I don't know if it was from a different person who had that similar one, but it's a matching set, but it was like $5 more. At the consignment shop, it was weird. So I might go back tomorrow and get it. I didn't want to do it today because I'm not going to back and forth. I could have, but I'm like, I didn't pay for it at the same time, and I'm like, because I would like to put it in this other location. That would be nice. But I still need to get something for those DVDs. Okay, whatever. But anywho, and liking my place still. It's still surreal that I own it. And yeah, like yesterday I actually stayed in. I mean, granted it was raining and I didn't feel like going out because I didn't have to. But, because Dark's on vacation. But yeah, it was nice. Stop hitting circle. Or X. Me. But it was really nice. Alright, let's do this. What craziness is going to happen? Dead Reckoning. Oh yeah, she's hurt and mad at me. That's why her face is like that. She's like, I hate you. Rosian, Lieutenant Rosian.
Through your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Elydians from certain death. As for Lieutenant Bedrosian, well, Val will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
I feel horrible about the whole thing. I just hope she'll forgive me.
Our crew expects us to protect them. It's always hard on us when we can't.
Commander Rydek.
Oh, fuck you! You know damn well that you probably would have done the same thing. Captain Solano understood the heavy burden Jara felt when she couldn't protect Lieutenant Commander Bedrosian from harm during the Elydian ship rescue. I mean, was there another option other than having those 100 or however many extra Elydians die on the ship because of what's the group, the flame, or the Scion Flame coming in and like screwing up everything? Anyway, I digress.
I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our... You saved not only my life...
We cut off my last line.
My crew. An incredibly heroic deed. All of Elydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss just that. I wanted a chance for you and I to speak first, given the circumstances. While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hatari or Tkon, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves, under our control. You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support.
God damn it, game! God damn it, game! God damn it, game! I am someone who likes to follow protocol, even though, well, I did, and look what happened. Granted, I didn't follow protocol right from the beginning. I'm such a hypocrite. Okay, anyway.
I don't want to raise a false alarm. Just, I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already is.
God damn it.
I'll follow your lead. We can keep this under wraps for now.
Always nice to know you have my back.
Even though you didn't at the beginning. Captain Solano understood the heavy burden, and he was pleased by Jara's continued loyalty and support for his decision whether to alert Starfleet about the status of the mission. I mean, they do this all the time in all the Star Trek shows, so...
For reasons I brought you on board. I made the right decision.
Or just say that.
You should know you can always count on me, no matter what.
I appreciate that.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way.
Do those actually come from the comms?
Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zeldy's warp signature?
Unfortunately, no. Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Tkonian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful than any energy source on record. It disabled our ability to warp and likely created the Ion Storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
The Hotari must know where the ship is headed.
If you can even call them Hotari at this point.
Whoever they are, they've cut off all communication.
Well, all of
The
them?
source on the inside is now in sickbay.
Tylus.
The Tkon.
Okay, so this is actually where I last ended it, or saw, I think. Because I don't remember anything. There's one other thing that I do remember from watching, but I don't remember anything else. Like, I don't remember how the crew gets back, or if we, any of that stuff. I don't know. I don't actually remember. This is crazy. But so the whole planet. Okay, sorry.
And also
Keep
compromised
talking.
our
I want to
systems.
talk. So
Petty
yeah.
Officer Mara stole data from our computer.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about this.
We're not contacting Starfleet.
Oh,
until we
shit.
understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
They stole our data. That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. Might be better to wait until we know more.
We either sound the alarm prematurely and look bad if nothing comes of it, or we keep this to ourselves and take the blame when it blows up in our face. Either way, we can't afford to get this wrong.
Indecision is not without its own consequences.
I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance.
God damn it. Okay. You know what? No, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this. He can be pissed off with me. I don't care. We're gonna go with this. But he was angered by Jara's sudden change of heart after she initially said she would support his decision. She got cold feet. I kind of did. Ambassador Spock was disappointed by Jara's refusal to take a stance regarding informing Starfleet that the Resolute system had been compromised. Ultimately, he was thankful when Jara defied no, it's him. Commander Umar was glad. Commander Umar respected Jara's rational approach when she defied No, interesting. I could have sworn there were 3 faces. Oh, maybe it is this one. Ultimately, he was thankful when Jara defied... No. Oh, maybe it is her. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Dr. Duvall was disappointed when Jara took a neutral stance when Captain Solano suggested withholding information from Starfleet. Killed the ensign. I couldn't even... I did make the joke. I only thought about it earlier, just before I started streaming. Like, oh, it could have been a joke about, and now he'll never be able to beat Commander So what's Jara's last name? No, they only say Jara. No, he won't be able to beat Jara in the test. Get a higher score on the test. Yeah. Oh well, whatever.
The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering the mines. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Elydians.
The Tkon are a threat to both their civilizations.
No,
She is present.
they're a threat
Okay.
to us all.
I didn't realize she was present.
The device Commander Rydek found in the
Rydek.
vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Tkon, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Tkonian and displacing that of its host. It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level, bringing individual Tkon back to life, one by one.
The bioforming process itself. From what I witnessed, it seemed to be almost instantaneous.
This is strictly an educated guess at this point based on my research, but the transformation does appear to happen immediately. The Tkonian seizes control of the host, and then the displacement begins. Petty Officer Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped, nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
She wasn't in the
The
brig.
Tkon have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
Given the options, this might be our best chance to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gun, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari as soon as possible. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
I'm pissed off with you.
You're long overdue for a Deridium infusion.
It looks like I am.
How do you not pay attention to this, you dummy? I'm sorry, that's like important to you. No, I did see a little bit more, because I remember certain things. I remember what happens to her, especially with this situation. I remember what happens. We talked to an Elydian. Yeah, there's some other things I do remember from watching.
I'll give you two a moment, but she needs her rest.
I understand.
Commander Rydek? Is that you?
I hate you.
I thought I heard your voice.
I just want you to know how sorry I am that this happened.
You don't have to apologize. I'm glad you came.
Oh, my water's over there. Shoot.
Before you say anything, I just want you to know I don't blame you for what happened. I heard that last transport made it through. That was our mission, to save lives. So, I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duvall tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually. I just hope this isn't the end of my career. You can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming. But this is all I've ever wanted to do.
The latest advancements in vision enhancement are truly remarkable. I wouldn't be surprised if you came back better than you ever were.
I just want to be able to see again. That's all I'm asking.
Okay, she doesn't hate me completely. Lieutenant Bedrosian took comfort So that art looks like an eye to me based on my distance. Comfort in Jara's optimism when Jara visited her in sickbay.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting.
And you need to not be able to say your lines. No.
I promise. I'm gonna hold you to it.
Aside from almost running out of Duridium, you're in good health.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I don't worry about. The captain, however...
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for a captain. And you've dodged the issue. We can't make mistakes. Might go down as the most obvious thing a first officer ever said. You've spent enough time with him now. Seen enough of how he runs the ship. If there's something wrong, as the ship's doctor, I need to know. Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
Oh, goddamn, man. I am worried about him.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure it.
To know we see eye to eye on this. And I want to be clear, I care about Solano, I really do. I've been his doctor for years. There are more important things at stake than offending an old friend. If it gets any worse, you know where to find me.
Oh, she wasn't happy with that. She probably wanted me to say, what was it, the top option? I don't know. No, the other options talked about siding with him. The top one was, what was it? Oh no, Obama was like, he's fine. He's perfectly fine. The top one is, I forgot what the top one was. I was just looking at the one option that I wanted to say. Dr. Duvall was disappointed when Jara took a neutral stance when, okay, and she shares Jara's concern that his judgment may be impaired.
Jara.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
How's your wound?
Be a kid screaming, playing.
Like he was never there.
I thought she was shot on the other
You were
side,
there with me.
to be quite
Without
honest.
you, I'd be, well... Thank you for saving my life.
I thought she was on the other side, so shot.
Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered if you'd left me for dead.
So thank you.
I should be thanking you. You took that disruptor shot for me. Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
We saw the truth down in those mines. What Citron and Galvin really are. Who they've become.
Really? Truly are.
The lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept. That everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath their feet.
I should say X.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
That's a hypocritical statement that I just said. Because of what I was saying about
Commander Rydek, you're needed on the bridge at once.
about the
What is
captain and
The
what he's
Hotari
saying.
have agreed to meet.
But I am wondering if the Queen got taken over. I forget, because I think I remember kind of seeing the scene meeting with the Queen. Stowaways. I feel like they did get taken over, but I'm not certain. There's other things. Maybe I did see. There's just certain things I don't remember, which is good.
They
It's very
haven't
good.
found us yet.
Yeah, he was the one who was working with us.
Can't just wait to be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is going to catch up. If we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Tkon are up to. You got somewhere we could do that? airtight the Elydians are, the cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
But I want to look at things. I wanna. Let me look at things.
Looks airtight and climate controlled. Must be where they put the precious cargo. Up there?
Why is he not talking anymore?
Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
Oh, there we go.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Billy. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
I got the ones over here.
Do I have to change my setting? Quickly shoot 5 phasers.
Got one. Another down.
2, 3.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Where's... Oh, there it is.
Here it comes.
We are dead.
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now that the Zelda has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Tkon might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. She had you in her sights, and she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda is still in there. The Tkon don't have her. Not completely, at least. She must still feel something.
I want to hit X, but I'm going to hit triangle.
That is a reason to hold out hope.
And a reason to remember the Tkon haven't just hijacked this ship. They've hijacked every body they're in. I know she played us.
Etzelar shared Carter's optimism that there may be a way to get Miranda back when they were aboard the Zelda.
Used her sympathies, your relationship, to break out of sickness. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Tkon. Here, on the ship. Just because the
Look at this music.
Doesn't mean the Tkon bioforming has to be.
I've heard enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier. She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Tkon.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Tkon have taken control of her mind.
I still don't understand how they all got taken. We saw how some of them got taken over, legitimately did, while they were on the away fleet ship waiting for the away team. Did they get yanked out and stabbed and then brought back? That must be it, but like there's no indication of it, and it really bothers me. We saw that with one of the Elydians, with the Elydian, but we don't know about that with all the others, you know. And how did the initial Hotari get turned into Tkon? There's so many unanswered questions that it bothers me. Okay, all right.
We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like
I'm going to be the third party because I don't want to deal with it.
They turned our crewmates too. Really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to come help you, and not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They block out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. Keep up.
Let us help.
Fine.
God, I gotta figure this shit out. Please don't make me do a minigame.
They're using a
God
senior
damn it.
officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge.
I dislike this
Tkon
one the
was to turn
most.
someone in command.
I dislike this. Fuck you, game. Oh, I just.
I can see the course they have plotted in.
Do they know that we're in it?
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. The Zelda, that's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on everything.
Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space.
Dang it! What's the phrase? Oh, to boldly go where no one has gone before. There you go.
We need to take control and turn this ship around.
Sorry.
Get back to the
Think
front
for a
lines
moment.
of the battle for Olympia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Tkon. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Olympia, or I'll destroy it. I won't let it stay in the hands of the enemy.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry. It doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is...
Yay! I thought he was the last one. They moved him up there. That's interesting. Major Emeretti. Wait, is he an R? No, he's an N. Amenti. Major Amenti. Yeah, it's an N. Major Amenti thought... I'm already. Where did I get that? Amenti. Be Amerti. Amenti thought highly of Carter's efforts to defuse the tension and overcome their differences aboard the Zeldi.
That we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to it.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying.
Screw you, game.
Okay.
Don't look at that one.
I should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itasca, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Atari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itasca, are you still there?
Oh, God damn it.
Itasca, are you still there?
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on the ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
I hope she has been turned.
Do that, Major.
Then we don't have time to lose. We'll make it to you undetected, and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I don't remember she got
I may not know
turned.
the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there safely. Through the
I hope
back
she
roads.
didn't get turned, because I'm worried. We gotta do this stupid phaser game. Why is my phaser not out? Why is my phaser not out? Alright, have you all been transformed? Unmasking. Persona! Okay. There's just some Illydians here? That's interesting. And alive. Oh, she's gonna be
You may
dead.
approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Illydians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
I take full responsibility for my actions, which were entirely my own, not the Federation's.
How noble.
Your Majesty, if...
She didn't like that. Oh, we got him. Interesting. Goblin was surprised when Jara accepted responsibility for trespassing in the mines, and he was amused by her bold and aggressive statements in the Queen's chamber on Hotari.
I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Illydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
Oh, they're all
That
controlled.
makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming, but the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain,
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Enough of this nonsense. You're not fooling anyone. We know you're Tkon.
Tkon. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Tkon Empire spanned hundreds
I've been taken
of
over.
thousands of light years, and trillions of Tkonians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours, so it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost. Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You do realize this will never work. The Federation will stop you no matter what it takes.
Will they? From what I can tell, the Federation is little more than a loose assemblage of the weak and the misguided. But I certainly invite them to try. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Seize them.
Get us out of here, now!
Rydek to Resolute. Beam us out.
Yeah, they don't have the C word. The thingy. Comrades in arms.
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
Kinda wanted to say X, but I'm not doing that. It's dumb.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
I'll figure.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done.
True enough.
But once we have...
I assume he would like that, though, regardless. Major Amareda. No, I keep wanting to say R and add an I. Major Amenta. Jeez. Major Amenta was grateful to Carter's confidence and optimism when he expressed concern about Lieutenant Itasca aboard the Zaldi.
My comrades, proper soldiers, will be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us. The ATP is just down that corridor.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
It looks like it's been damaged.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns in the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
I can see why they're trapped in there. But that's gonna be just as hard for us to cross.
We'll need to find a way to get in there and shut down the power. The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
Magneto.
Connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
It's heavy.
Go, 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 go. It's only gonna be me. Yeah. Alright, let's not die. Let's not die. Let's not die. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do, 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 do. Power down. Ah. Thanks for showing me that game. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of going underneath and Mass Effect 3. So do I go up this ladder? Or do I go around here? Nope, I go up the ladder. That's just extra BS. Okay. Power down. Ah, I'm getting myself confused. Okay, that's going to be the next area, I believe, so I have to probably go over here. Wrong button. Can't be this simple, can it? Oh! Do I have to power things back up? Oh, I don't think I can, though. Oh, shit. That's why. God damn it.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
Okay, I don't think they got taken over because they just shot one of them. So yeah.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this! Go! Go! Behind us!
Explosion! Objects with meh over them will explode when shot. Use these explosive objects to take out multiple enemies at once. There is a small delay before the explosion triggers. Oh, I got one by accident.
Go, Federation! You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
I keep thinking that's the last, but it's not. Really? That's fucked up. Fucked up! We want you to become Tkon if we don't kill you.
Hold them back! We can't let them reach the stairs!
I don't know how we did that. Oh god damn it, I thought I hit the third thought I hit that guy. Oh, yeah, no shit. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. I was hitting them. Trying to. I think he had hit them multiple times, not just once, unfortunately. I need to get new furniture. Or good consignment ones, again. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that's empty. When I was out today, I was like, why am I so tired? It was really weird. And then, I kind of thought about it now. Let me just move these curtains over, not that you can see what I'm doing, folks. But I thought about it, and it's the first time that I walked 4 or 5 blocks to get to a coffee shop since being in Korea. So, yeah, that's probably why. With a heavy book bag, because, laptop and well, there was some other stuff on there that I didn't need and I didn't realize that I had in my bag until later. And then, of course, I moved that furniture piece into my tiny car, and then I did use the elevator successfully, but yeah. Into my apartment, home. Oh, an error. Okay, I'll be right back, folks. Sorry. Did not realize